Hello, and welcome back to the Minetrek.net game server. Yeah, so I kind of taking a little bit of a break working on stuff over the last couple of weeks and whatnot, and I really kind of sort of just not really feeling getting into stuff again here. But I figured I'd go ahead and get on here and kind of give an update of what's going on with this build here and see if I can get something done on it. Mainly just because, you know, want to kind of keep it fresh in my memory and kind of work on it when I get time and feel like it. But yeah, so I've gone ahead and mocked up a couple of more areas on the ship. Let's go ahead and get in there real quick. Come through here. We'll work our way down a couple of decks and do it this way. Come through here on the primary deck 1. Come on down here to deck 2. And we'll look here. Check this out. Now, I don't know if I've showed this off or not, but this is the upper part of the officer's lounge for deck 2 and deck 3. Come down here. Go turn off Gamma Bright here. You can kind of get a feel for it. It has a really nice ambiance to it. I like it. Feels good. Not a lot we can do with Minecraft. I mean, you're pretty much limited to the blocks you have. It would be nice to be able to upgrade to 1.16.5, but unfortunately, that would it's just modded's not ready for it. A server's not really ready for it. But it would be great if we could do that because a lot of the mods that we use, unfortunately, like Gamma Bright and stuff, they don't support them anymore. So you'd have to find workarounds for that and whatnot because you can't really do much on these builds if you can't see what you're doing. And that kind of draws the line in the sand for updating. But it would be neat because if we could upgrade to 1.16.5, we'd get a whole bunch of new blocks and we could completely redo the entire resource pack. That means all the builds that we've done before would be broken. Yeah, lots of fun. But, you know, start over, go back through and, you know, redo everything. Do you imagine doing that on the D? Ugh. Or the E? Ugh. Yeah. So, and just imagine they got the Aether and you've got the Luminosity B and a bunch of other builds and stuff by folks and whatnot that would have to be updated. And I don't think anybody really wants to do that. So, yeah, that's one reason I'm a big fan of like building out a basic hull and then leaving alone. You just have it sit off to the side, vanilla. And then when we do jump to 1.16.5, if we ever make that jump, or if for say, the future holds what the future holds, and these builds end up on another server someplace else because Minetrek is, uh, no longer around, yeah, then, those folks would want something base to build from. And God only knows, they probably haven't even been born yet, the person that can rebuild the Enterprise D. I'll get to see it in 20 years. I started working on it when I was 3. I'm 20 now, and I just finished Deck 7. It's a long ship. It's a long build process. Yeah, don't do it overnight. Although, I mean, with a good team, you probably could do it overnight, but I'm just saying. But yeah, you got a little reception area up here. If we had books would be stacked right here. Little replicators, and then, of course, going down here to Deck 3. Yay, and it's dark. See? Gotta have that Gamma Bright to see what we're doing. Can't do it without Gamma Bright. We need to torch everything up. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. So, yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and use the stairwell here. Work our way down to, don't mind this. Alright, I did show you the sensor dome, some of the stuff I was working on down here. So let's go ahead and mosey on out of here. There we go. And come on down. Oh, this is what I did. This is really cool. So you notice how in the last video we're trying to talk about how how Kirk and them they enter through the port side airlock here, and uh, oh, I've been playing Satisfactory, and I'm getting my controls mixed up between this and Satisfactory. So yep, come through here, and you're in the torpedo bay, and they chit chat, and they have a little meet and greet, and they walk along here, and then Kirk and McCoy, they go this way. Well, beforehand, like all there was over here was torpedo launcher. It was a long torpedo launcher. So what I did is I shortened the torpedo bay a little bit so it makes a little bit more sense. And in the process of shortening the torpedo bay, I was like, you know what? There's got to be a reason why they came this way. It's not in any of the diagrams, so this is all me. Yep, got ourselves a little stairwell right here. Little gangway. Walk by the warp core, Jeffries tube access, turbolift. And if you want to, you can use the gangway and continue up through the decks here. Skip this one. Little area right here. A little balcony to look down and go, you know, come up this way here. And you have access to up in here a little bit more. And then, of course, comes through up here again to the next deck, which is access this way. Got a little space pooper right there and a little access for whatever. And, turbo lift. Go back in here. I'm thinking I could put some like emergency supplies and stuff right here. I'm thinking that's probably what I'll do is put some like emergency supplies on this wall right there. Just, spacesuit kind of things. Then we have this room right here. And this is not fully fleshed out yet, hence that. But I'll get this fully fleshed out and redone. But yeah, basically it comes up here. Now this is the last deck before you actually go into the airlock system. Basically, this is a airlock here. There's the hull, so this would close this way, and you would come up here. And then you're in the upper part of the ship. So if the ship separates, it separates right below our feet. Normally you would come back here, go through this area here, and this will be the separation point for the warp core, and then come through here. You would most likely come in here, walk this way here, go through here, and come in this room here and pull down the lever, seal this off, and the drive hull goes away and the saucer continues flying on. You'd access it through this turbo lift right here. But yeah, ain't gonna happen. Yeah, I decided to redesign it because why not? It's my ship. I can do what I want. Yeah, but it makes sense that there would be access in the forward part of this area as well, moving down and whatnot. And it just seems like a pretty good idea, use of space to do it this way. Come through here, you have like a little lounge area here, and you would come on down. I had to step sideways here because that's where the hull is and it gets in the way of everything. And going down through here a little bit further, and we'll skip this because we've already seen that. Get back down here. And, oh, somebody spit on the stairs. Nasty. Nasty! Come through this way here. And, of course, this is just, torpedo magazine right here. Makes sense now. Making a lot of sense. Come through here. And, of course, main torpedo launcher. And then, of course, torpedo loader. And we can go down. And from here, we have this little area here will be like part of the engineering workspace. You have a turbo lift point here. So this might be enclosed. I might actually enclose this space here and then have a door right here for the Jeffrey soup and this little work area here to work on the warp core. It doesn't really, much like I did up here, do it down here as well. And then of course you have the stairwell here, which goes down forward to this point and then out into the corridor on, this is actually the drive hull right here. So you're out of the neck and into the drive hull at that point. But I also I also linked this stairwell to the back section, to the back stairwell by going along the port side hull here. And got little spacesuit lockers, emergency lockers. Come through here, more emergency lockers, more spacesuit lockers, and then the same thing on this side. So there is a little access point through here that you can kind of, it's a little cramped, but it's not meant to be used as a main corridor. Obviously, there's no place up here for it. And on the outside of this wall is tank storage, like part of the deuterium storage tanks and things, or water tanks, because back this way here is the stairwell, and then you have your vents, you have your, I don't know exactly what kind of vents they would be, but these are like deuterium vents. So this is just a big deuterium tank right here. That's all this is. Big D tank. Yeah, yeah. But yeah. And this, of course, will be sealed off. Right now I just have it open so I can get here and look at it. But yeah, another tank right here, which is H2O. This tank will actually extend along the hull there. Right now it's just boxed in, just because it's boxed in. I did this stuff like last August, September in that ballpark, just kind of mocking it up. So yeah, yeah, taking a little bit longer to get done, but what can you do? Gotta take it. Gotta take the good with the bad. Yep. Okay. So you'd come down from there, and you would come in here, and you'd go this way, and then you would make the roundabout and back down into here again. Dry hole. So yeah, did a little rework through here. Moved some stuff around. This used to be a Jeffries tube, and instead I made it a corridor, so you could walk up this way here. I may give a little more room dedicated to engineering here, and of course the force field door, blast door, whatever you want to call it. And then I did some rework along this side as well. I moved the stairwell around a little bit. Tried to, at this point, optimize where the stairwell was going to be for the decks going below. And I'm still working on the upper part back there because it's all tied into this deck here and whatnot. So I'll get all that tied in. And I'm still working on placements for things back here as well, because back here we have the phasers and then we have the observation. I wanted to have an observation point here that you look down into the hangar, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull that off. I can, like I have the room. I mean, I can easily just make a room right here, a control room right here, and you would just step down into it, and it would just kind of be about right here, because it'd be even with this part of the door. I don't have any shuttles that are taller than 8, so as long as we don't go, from the floor up. Actually, let's count that. 1, 2, whoops, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can come to right about, I wouldn't want to go any lower than this. This way here I can put a roof in if I have to. And then what it would be, it'd just be like a little room like this, and then this would be like a little observation point. Kind of like a glass window to look down into here, and then another one over here, probably right here to look down into here. That's the plan, theoretically. But yeah, I'm not really sure if that's going to actually go that way or not. I'll be doing pretty much all of the design work moving forward, pretty much by myself, because yeah, things happen and whatnot. So yeah, kind of sucks, but people got to do what people got to do. Yeah. Yep. I reworked this area, and I went ahead and changed out the placer blocks, and trying to flesh out how I want it to look. I mean, I'm probably going to change it up a little bit more in a little bit, maybe not. I don't know. I really don't know. It really just depends on if I stay interested in Minecraft or not. And I'll be honest with you, I mean, I love Minecraft, but recent drama has really sucked a lot of and not just on Minetrek, across the Minecraft entire spectrum of Minecraft, the drama has just been profound, and I'm just tired of it. And I know a lot of people have been burned out by it, and yeah, it's one of the reasons why I don't know what's going to happen with the future of Minetrek or you know uh, other servers. I really don't know if they're going to hold up, last long. I don't know. I simply don't know. And I hope Minetrek stays around, and good luck to the uh, to the other guys and gals and what they're doing. Hope it pans out for them as well and doesn't implode like previous servers have. And Minetrek's still here. So, but yeah, and it's just not. It's even some of the multiplayer stuff I play on. Those have all imploded. I don't know what it is. It's like somebody dropped a let's just wreck everything bomb, and Minecraft in general got the blunt blast of it. There's been drama in Star Trek Online. Yeah, it's just like everything's just coming to a head, I guess. But yeah, I got kind of burned out because of the drama here on Minecraft, and not just on Minecraft, but Minecraft in general. And I decided I need a new addiction. A new addiction, not addition, a new addiction. And so I started looking through my Steam library, and a friend of mine, Holger, recommended I check out Satisfactory. Another friend, Jackson, she recommended, said it was a good game. So I went ahead and picked it up on sale. Well, technically not on sale, but should have been on sale. Should have got it for the sale price, but you know, Steam. And I've been playing that pretty extensively the last couple of weeks. It's a fun game. I'll probably have some videos up about it once I kind of get a little bit more into it and understand a little bit more of the dynamics with it. Yeah, it's fun. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Right now. Who knows what I like in the future? But anywho, we'll keep working here and working our way around. I would go ahead and I went ahead and put the escape pods in on this deck here. And then I put some more in on a couple of decks either above us or below us. Probably 2 decks above us, I think I did. If I can get through here. Ah, come on. Stop it. You work for me. Okay. Again, I try to centralize the stairwells here. Yeah. So, yeah. Eh, eh. Come on. Minecraft. No, I guess I put them in below us. I may have put them in below. But yeah, I went through and I fleshed out these upper decks through here. Here's the deflector, kind of what I'm planning on with it. And just reworked a lot of this stuff just to, I don't know, just to fill in some of the space, kind of get my mind wrapped around how I want to lay it out and work forward on it, you know, trying to get stuff sorted out. Of course, there'll be some step downs. You can't avoid that. It's just the way it is. And then this here will be emergency lockers accessing the lower lift here. And then the Jeffries tubes link back up on this deck here. We have some crew quarters down through here, like so. And then a Jeffries tube in the center here, which will connect to here. And then this Jeffries tube goes up a couple of decks, like so, connects into the there. But curious here, it kind of takes a side step and then comes up again and then goes back to the center. I had to do that for a bypass. I'm not a big fan of bypassing stuff, but yeah, I had to do it, so I did it. Yeah, here are those other ones. I knew they were up here. There they are, right there. The escape pods. Yes, this will be probably emergency supplies and stuff, and this room will probably be first aid, and this will be security. These will be more likely system rooms. I do have an extra deck or two on this build because of the scaling of it. And I tend to use that for other cool stuff and whatnot. But I did finish mirroring the hull to kind of get the rest of the size of the hull in. You can kind of get a feel for what's going to happen down here. Most of the stuff down through here is all going to be ship stuff, warp core related. And there'll be, of course, this was 2 decks tall, sort of little area right here for the arboretum. And then below it'll probably, or next to it'll be arboretum systems. And of course, here's the stairwell. Then we have the thing here designed by QC, and I'll have to expand upon all of this design myself. So all this stuff down through here is all subject to change as I flesh out the warp core stuff and redo the warp core and kind of work on all of this down through here and everything. One thing I did do, and I'm not really certain if I'm going to do it, keep it or not, but I tied in the deflector to the warp core. Come on, I got to remember the controls I'm using here. To the warp core right here. It would stand to reason that the deflector is a power hog and would benefit from having direct linkage or system from the warp core's power to here. But then somebody pointed out, well, the warp core is strictly antimatter related. You wouldn't have a system tied directly into the warp core. It would be tied into the power system that's tied into the warp core system. Semantics. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out because that's what I like to do when I am in the mood to figure stuff out. Figure stuff out. But yeah, so I got a couple of decks down here got to be filled in and whatnot, and I will keep working on it, trying to get a feel for it. And this right here is not going to be here. This is just marking off some stuff. So we'll go and get rid of this right here. It doesn't need to be here. Sort of kind of marking out this room right here is what I was doing, what that's right there doing. So I guess I do need it. Darn it. This shows the boundaries of this uh, arboretum area here. I would like to have the arboretum. I'm pretty sure the arboretum is going to be linked. So everything that's going to happen as far as warp core stuff, deuterium storage, or antimatter storage, or matter storage is all going to happen below here. So go ahead. Yeah, actually, we can go ahead and get rid of all this. If I change the shape of the room, I change the shape of the room, and then I'll figure it out from there. But Yeah, I want this arboretum to be kind of neat, kind of nice. It'll have a little central turbolift going through it, so the turbolift will be kind of like a glass side turbolift, so people can, oh hey, somebody's coming on the turbolift, yay for them. But yeah, overall, I'm thinking it'll pull off. I think it'll pull off just fine here. Looking good. Get that done there. Over here, get this stuff here. Ah, come back here. Stop it. Stop it. But yeah, so this whole area here will be most likely dedicated to the Arboretum and whatnot. I might, that's 3 down and this one's 2 down. So I might actually pull this wall in by 1 so it's uniform and call it good with that. And then back here, I guess, will be what it'll be. Turbolift comes down here to this deck. So this deck will probably something like have a central point, if not coming off the turbolift. And again, I will spend some time designing this because I might actually make most of this. This could actually be too tall down here for the antimatter storage. Yeah, might do that too because we have to fit in whatever the hell this yellow dot thing is. I'm thinking it's in case they have to jettison the antimatter, they jettison it through the yellow dot, right? So basically, if the ship has to take a shit, that's where it goes out. Oh, we got to purge the replicator tanks in the bulk food storage tank. And there it is, out in space. Poor old Klingon following along there, cloaked, runs into it. That'd be a bad day. But yeah, down here, phasers, turret ball phasers, pew 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 point defense sort of phasers. And then all this antimatter stuff through here. So yeah, I gotta work it out. I will get it worked out. That's the fun part. Again, getting motivated to do it. That's something else. I do think about finishing it, but again, it's just being burned out with Minecraft in general, and I don't know. I mean, I'm enjoying Satisfactory, and there's a couple other games I want to play, get into. It's been a huge update on No Man's Sky that I've been kind of following and doing stuff with, but yeah, No Man's Sky is boring as F. Yeah, very boring. So yeah, that's not as fun. Actually, literally painting a hole, going block by block, but is more entertaining than No Man's Sky. After No Man's Sky stops being fun, yeah, it gets tedious quickly. But they have a new game, I guess, not format, but mode called Expedition, and you got to play through it to get the rewards if you want to keep playing No Man's Sky, and free shit. So go to play it. But oh yeah, they also have the Twitch thing going on from April 1st to the 5th, I think it is. If you watch 3 hours of Twitch, you get goodies and rewards. And so yeah, I've been watching a lot of Twitch. And by watching, I just turn it on and go and do something else because yeah, I ain't gonna watch 3 hours of Twitch a day. That's insane. I People get paid to sit there and go, oh yeah, and oh my God, there's a dragon over here. Oh shoot, I gotta go this way. Damn, holy shit. I wish I'd have known that 5 years, 10 years ago. I did, but just not my thing. I do the YouTube thing. Twitch is cool. I've had Twitch for a long time, and I just their model, and you have to have really good upload speeds. I mean, and I don't have good upload speeds to stream. And YouTube was a little bit more lenient on its uploads, the minimum upload speed it would work with, but it was still prohibitive. I tried it, it didn't work out, and so I never did anything with Twitch. But I kept my Twitch account because Curse, Forge, and all that other stuff used to use it. But then Curse and Forge separated, so I stopped using Twitch, never looked back at it, even though I have Twitch Prime. I've had Twitch Prime subscriptions I've never used. Oops. So occasionally, if I remember, I'll log in and I'll find somebody that I watch on YouTube that has a Twitch channel, and I'll sub them, give them the $5 donation, whatever it is from Amazon Prime. But now they might have a means to get people to go to Twitch and watch what's going on Twitch. I tell you, watching some of those Twitch streams today, I learned a lot. No, actually not today, but yeah, well today and the other days I've watched, I've learned a lot. I learned that I was doing crap wrong, and that's why it was not fun for me. So yeah, watch those Twitch streams. Those things, they got some good info on them. I tell you what. Even though I'm passively listening to them as I'm doing other stuff, and I'm like, oh, I did not know that. Now I do. Damn. I wonder if yeah, should have Twitch stream building a starship. That would have been fun. See me pick my nose online. Ah, head hitting the keyboard. You know. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. I ain't picking my nose for anybody online unless, of course, they sub and give me a thumbs up and send me some money. Yeah, I want lots of money for that. Yeah. Yeah, my finger ain't going nowhere near my. I say that because I was watching a live stream where evidently the dude forgot he was live streaming and picked his nose. Yeah, it was pretty funny for us, not for him. For him, it was embarrassing, but for the rest of us, it was like, ugh. Yeah, you have to have a little post-it note and a little monitors to constantly look up at yourself so that you don't look at yourself and, you know, Peter Griffin it. So, yeah. Anyways, I thought I realized it's just a little bit of a ramble rant there, but a little tangent discussion thing, but I'm bored, and what can I tell you? I'm flying around the ship trying to think of things that needs to be done, and yeah, yeah, I'm just looking through here and chatting with y'all and everything else, but for the most part, I do appreciate you taking time to watch. Again, this is the Minetrek.net game server. And if you hit that like button, greatly appreciate it. Also, yeah, have a great day. See you in the next one.